week's video is sponsored by absolutely nobody. Hello my friends and welcome back to the show. Wednesday. It's supposed to be 5 minutes of fame. Not this time. So I got something very, very, very special for you guys. So as those who have watched my videos, they all know already how passionate I am about sports played in Australia. So it's the beginning of the March, and on March 2nd, National Rugby League started in Australia. And guess what? And I kind of fucking regret that I did not know this information times ahead, as 4 teams traveled to United States to kick off NRL season here in Las Vegas, United States. So I'm gonna watch actually both games from home. This is a pre-recorded video. When you will see this video, those games were already be done, you know. You can watch the sport, National Rugby League, on Fox Sports 1 or Fox Sports 2. It's an awesome sport. I really, really encourage you guys, just give that sport a try. And you'll find it actually that it's somewhat similar to NFL, you know. It's not your rugby union kind of play of you know, the sport, but it's played by National Rugby League rules, which basically has 6 tries, you know, and on a 5th try you usually punt the ball, you know, or whatever, kick the ball. But I'm not here to explain you the rules, you know. I'm here to talk about the hats and to celebrate the opening of the season. You know, I will definitely follow the sport this year more than I did last year. But yeah, and I'm rocking this absolutely awesome jersey I got from Australia. You know, this is a South Sydney RABBITOHS jersey. And the very first hat is this one. South Sydney RABBITOHS. Very, very simple. Team colors. Black sweatband. Gray under. You only got here the tag. Cap is made in China. So yeah, South Sydney RABBITOHS is a first fitted hat, $59.50. And I got this hat at New Era, Australia. And in order to get this hat, you have to find a buddy who lives in Australia or a trusty reshipper who will reship those caps to United States, because they do not allow shipping outside Australia or New Zealand. So special thanks again goes to my buddy Lee. You know, he allowed me to cop these caps at the website, you know, and they got shipped to his house, and then he forwarded them all to me. So yeah, speaking of that game, those 2 games, you know, on March 2nd, that's when season kicks off, and 4 teams, like I said, 4 teams will travel or traveled to United States to play the game. And so those 4 teams were Manly Warringah Sea Eagles, and they gotta play South Sydney RABBITOHS, so this team. And then also Sydney Roosters are coming over to play Brisbane Broncos, and the Brisbane Broncos were the finalists. They played in the grand final, and they almost won the game against Penrith Panthers. Panthers came back like in the last quarter, at the very end of the game, and won the grand finals. So those four teams are coming over, and so the Seagulls gonna play the Rabbitohs, Roosters gonna play the Broncos, or they already played. So I mean, it sucks that I did not know about it sooner, or I would have bought the tickets and then flew out to Vegas, man, because it's like an hour and a half away from me. And I actually have checked out; there are still tickets available, and today is what? Today is like 24th. I don't know. I still may pull a trigger, man. I don't know. I got to think about it. But it's a little too late, a little too short of a notice for me to do that. But let's look at the caps. But never say never. And so I copped a whole bunch of hats at New Era Australia, and here they are. Besides this one, I got all of these. And trust me, I have more, but they are from a different sport, and there's going to be another video for those because Australian football is kicking off on March 7th, and that is absolutely the sport I love, so yeah, I'm kind of like a freaking chaser, for something new. And I just love new sports, and I totally fell in love with both of these sports, Australian football and National Rugby League. So yeah, let's look. What this is: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hats. I got 7 hats here, and I need to pull a little piece of paper here because I haven't learned all the names yet for all of them teams. So I know most of them, but some of them I do not. And so the next hat, what I got, is also this. Still comes the freaking tag on it. Look what it says. Yeah. So it says NRL supporter, National Rugby League official licensed product, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. So let's just pull this tag out of here. I don't need it. And so this one, all of them are like plain Janes. Yeah. Then it has this contrast. Got some white shit stuck to the brim. This New Era flag. And this is another one, South Sydney RABBITOHS. Another cap, so I got both versions. I got this big one, the big rabbit, what I'm wearing, and this is another cap they had available. So yeah, very simple. And as Lee has explained it to me, they are not as adventurous in Australia creating these hats. They're very traditional. They stick to the team colors, and to get approved two-tones or something else, or like it's here in the United States, it's very, very difficult and rare, So, but I'm super happy about these caps, because not many people have it here, and I don't care what somebody has, but I really, really want to get every single one, every single team, because I love the sport, and I just like to have them here. So, very cool cap, South Sydney Rabbitohs. That is a cap number 2. Then cap number 3, and I know what this is called. This is all blue. Then it got the red New Era flag. And look at this crazy logo. And this is New Zealand Warriors. The team is called New Zealand Warriors. So that is the only team, I believe, which plays in National Rugby League. Gray under, black sweatband, and all in blue, and this interesting logo, New Zealand Warriors. Okay, then let's go to the next cap. And these are the last year's grand final finalists. Brisbane Broncos. So they lost the game. They were leading pretty much the whole game. And then at the very end they fucked it up, and Penrith Panthers came back, and got the title. So color on this one is like almost like maroon color, I believe. Yeah, kind of hard to tell. It has like this interesting tone. So we have here Denver Broncos, NFL team. So this is Brisbane Broncos. So very cool cap. Brisbane Broncos. Another National Rugby League team, and so I'll keep an eye out for them to see how they play this year, because who knows, they might be the next champions, maybe they're going to make it to the grand finals again. Who the hell knows? So yeah, super cool sport, super cool cap. Then we got this guy, and what the hell is this team called? Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs. I'll call them a Bulldogs. Look at that. Crazy looking dog. Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs. Hopefully I didn't butcher that city's name too much. Again, so gray under, black sweatband, and this super nice logo. All caps are made in China, and they're 100% polyester. But the material, it has like this sharp, I don't know, like a rough to touch, material. It's very interesting. Yeah. One more time, Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs. Super cool. That head on a dog is actually raised. Then we're gonna move on to the next one. And I kind of like this team, actually. And this team is called Parramatta Eels. Parramatta Eels. And they have like a crazy fucking looking logo. Look at that. That crazy eel. Parramatta Eels. I watched a preseason game between them and another team. I can't remember what it was, but it's pretty cool. I like that team. I don't have any favorite teams in these sports, like for the rugby league, I really don't have any team, but I'm kind of like, I go by the names and by the logos, so I kind of like this rabbit, so I'm going to kind of root for the RABBITOHS, and I also going to root for these eels, and it's actually kind of nice, not to be attached to one team. Then I can wear all kinds of hats and jerseys or whatnot, and when you get attached to one team and you watch the game and they lose, you go bananas, so to speak. I know how I am with the Liverpool, when they play soccer, football. I'm so into it, and they are not performing, like I'm just getting mad and upset, and all that kind of shit. But this sport, I can actually enjoy and watch it, like relaxed, but maybe one team will grow on me, and I will get more attached to it, But yeah, but for now, I just enjoy the sport a lot, and I enjoy this merch, which I absolutely love. Parramatta Eels. And then they had another hat, and I got that as well. And let me just pull this tag. Let me just cut it. And that's gonna be the last one. But I absolutely love these hats. They're so cool. Parramatta Eels, another one, yeah. This has a different logo. Same team, just a different logo. And look at this native person, with the spear, just hunting for the eels, It's kind of freaking cool, man. Look at it. Absolutely wonderful logo. Parramatta Eels. So yeah, another gray under, black sweatband. Absolutely wonderful hat. And now let's do the size check on all of them. So for the hat I already got on me, it fits very well, if I would curve it, it would be perfect, this one, if I wear it flat, this can potentially give me a headache, because it's a little snug, but then again, I need to go and get the fucking haircut. I'm looking like a Tasmanian devil. So yeah, this RABBITOHS hat, cool as hell, fits great. Let's move on to the next one. This Eels hat. So this one fits actually better, as is. When you curve, of course, it's gonna fit just fine. It's gonna be perfect. Parramatta Eels. Then there's another Eels. This one. Yeah, fits great. Then we got this Bulldogs hat. So what do you guys think about these hats? Great hat, huh? Fits great. The next one was the Brisbane Broncos. Great one. The next one, New Zealand Warriors. Nice one, huh? And the last one, but not the least, another Sydney RABBITOHS. And this one fits the best for whatever reason. So yeah, guys, I don't know if I want to rank them, because how do I rank these beauties? I don't know, man. They every single one of these hats is special to me, and without the help of Lee, I would not have them here. So first and foremost, massive thanks to Lee, for letting me using his address, to use his address and a cop for the caps, and then he reships it. So yeah, without him, this would not be possible, So yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna show you one more time, but I'm not gonna rank them. So South Sydney RABBITOHS, New Zealand Warriors, Brisbane Broncos, Canterbury Bankstown, yeah, Bulldogs, Parramatta Eels, and then this awesome South Sydney Rabbitohs. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in this midweek. Hopefully you enjoyed this longer video about the National Rugby League hats. Tell me which one was your favorite, or have you ever seen National Rugby League game? Not the Union Rugby, but National Rugby League. If you haven't tuned in to Fox Sport 1, Fox Sport 2, they do show these games. You can record it in your DVR or whatnot and watch the game. It's fucking absolutely fantastic, So yeah guys, that being said, this Rabbitoh is gonna sign off. Thank you for watching. Have a great health, and I see you all this Saturday. Lost Latvian out. Take care, my friends. Bye.